Howdy y'all. Cindy with Brett and Cindy's 10 Living. On second video of this adventure, I guess I can call it, into this condition that I have. Well, I should say the latest condition that I've been diagnosed with. It's talking about the functional neurologic disorder. So I was first told it was, I was told I had conversion disorder. And they're the same thing, as best I can figure out. One person will call it functional neurologic disorder, and you talk to someone else, they might refer to it as conversion disorder. Depends on, I guess, what year they learned it. I don't know. Either way, basically means the brain don't want to work right. And today, I got to thinking about, I made another video actually, but I didn't really want to put it on the channel. I should. It tells a little bit about my history, my medical history, but it's been told in the language that I speak when part of this neurological thing my brain, I call it my brain malfunction. I prefer that. These medical terms and stuff can really get to you. And you can really get beat up by it all. And I guess I come today to just encourage someone maybe that it's okay to do what you have to do. My son asked me today, he's changing jobs, and he said, "Mom, are you disappointed in me?" And I said, "No, son. That's right opposite. I am very proud of you. You have to do what's best for you." And I thought about that I thought on that. And as I was washing dishes this evening, something I said to one of the students today really opened my eyes. I was at the singing, well, attempting to sing, I should say, a song. And then the part of it says, I find in myself at a loss for words, beyond the music and beyond the noise. All that I am is to be with you and to hear your voice, the Word of God speak. And as I sung that over and over. And of course, that may not even be exactly how the song goes, but that was the way the song went while I was washing dishes. I'm sure I butchered it. I don't remember things as well as I used to. And what I said to that student came back to me. He asked me, he said, "Miss Cindy, come to the game tonight?" Because tonight's our first home game. I'm a teacher's assistant or paraprofessional, however you want to title it, at a middle school. Well, it's a pre-K to 8th grade school, but I primarily work with middle school. And this young man's 8th grade, and most of this class I've watched grow up. And he asked me if I was coming, and I said, "No." I said, "Well, you notice I'm having a lot more speech problems this year than I did last year." He said, "Yeah, noticed." I said, "Well, I've kind of told him, I have a condition called functional neurologic disorder." I said, "It basically means my brain don't work right." And he's like, "Yeah?" I said, because they always ask me, "Miss Cindy, why are you talking this way?" And I just tell them the brain don't fire. Not firing exactly right, y'all just have to overlook me. And the kids roll with it really well. And I told him, I said, "Well, the doctor told me to watch for my triggers. And my husband and I have about decided crowds is one of my triggers." And he looked at me funny, and I said, "It's strange to me too. Because I've never met a stranger. A stranger's just someone I've not talked to yet. Because I'd talk to anybody. And I find now that just talking to people is hard. People I've known, it's gotten hard. well, I don't discuss with children, is menopause. And Brett and I have really started trying to narrow things down. Like I said, we're watching triggers. And one of the triggers is crowds and noise and a lot of people being around. And like I said, that's completely, totally opposite of what I have ever been like that I can remember. Crowds never bothered me before, unless I was getting feeling claustrophobic or something because they were, packed in like sardines. Crowds usually didn't bother me. I talked to anybody. Talked to large crowds. Didn't bother me. But now it does. And the quickest way to shut my mind down is the crowds, the noise, the people talking, the conversations around me. So many conversations my mind can't comprehend. And I told him, I said, well, sweetie, I'm purely Southern. It's a sweetie, honey, son. The kids are used to me saying stuff like that. I said, well, it's like this. I can go to the game tonight. Chances are I won't be at school tomorrow. Because I'd be blessed to be able to get up, much less function much. Because the crowd would be too much. The noise would be too much. And the part that really came home when I was washing dishes, and I know I've been running around the rabbit trail, I looked at the young man and said, yeah, it's new. I'm having to get used to the new me. And that's what brought home to me today. Told my son I was proud of him and do what's best for him. I've told my daughter the same thing for years. And today I came to the realization I've been trying to watch YouTube videos. I've been trying to research this condition, figure out a way to fix it. I want to fix it. I want it to stop. I want it to disappear. I want to be who I used to be. And today I think I finally for the first time realized this may just be who I am now. There's seasons in everyone's life, and the seasons have changed. I brought up menopause for a reason. I was talking to my mom about it, and my mom said, sweetie, they don't call it the change of life for nothing. I said, well, Mom, will I go back to normal when it's all said and done? And she laughed. She said, well, I didn't really change that much. She said, but I had a friend whose whole personality completely changed. And no, she never went back to the person she was before. I said, oh, lovely. I looked at Brett one not long after that and said, can you deal with the new me? He's still thinking about that one, I think. But when I said I'm still getting used to the new me, I'm still trying to figure out who that is. Because my brain don't work the way it used to. My personality's not the same as it used to be. And I'm finding it's okay. It's okay. You do what you gotta do to take care of you. This little feller, Brett bought me when we came through back from my doctor's appointment. He looks a lot like my dog Bongo. And of all the stuffed puppies that I have several of them, this is the one that brings me the most comfort. Maybe it's because it does look like so much like my dog Bongo. I call him Little Bongo. I found it's okay to take Little Bongo with me. I took him to church just to keep myself calm. They call them coping mechanisms. For me, it's this little stuffed animal. For somebody else, it could be twiddling their thumbs, shaking their leg. Whatever helps you get from point A to point B in your life. That's what you got to do. And it's okay. Even if everybody else looks at you like you're nutso. Because let me tell you, a 46-year-old woman carrying around a little stuffed animal, I get plenty of looks. But in the end, this little puppy, he can bring me comfort. Especially when Brett's not around. Brett's my #1 go-to. He can calm me probably the best. But I ain't with him 24/7. So I have to figure out ways to cope. Ways to live with me, the new me. And I think it'll be okay. Adjust to the new you. And it'll be okay. Still exploring. That's why I'm calling these videos a journey. My journey. My health journey. Have a great evening. And may God bless you.